Ladies and gentlemen, hi, I'm Shilda Ismail and you're watching KiniFlash. PKR President Anwar Ibrahim and his deputy may be with the same party, but they are not attending the same meetings. When met by reporters in Kuala Lumpur today, Anwar was asked how long Azmin would be allowed to boycott meetings before the disciplinary board took action against him.
Azmin tak tebal daripada tindakan disiplin. Tapi berapa lama lagi dia boleh boycott meeting sebelum dia tindakan disiplin?
Saya tak tahu boycott tak boycott, yang saya tahu tak datang. Okey. Saya dah nasihat mesti datang. Okey.
Well, to be fair to Azmin, he's not the only PKR leader who has been skipping the PKR Central Leadership and Political Bureau meetings. Vice President Zuraida has also been absent. Yesterday, PKR Secretary General Saifuddin Nasution Ismail said those who wish to reconcile with Anwar should attend the monthly meetings. However, Zuraida dismissed his response, saying the letters were addressed to Anwar and not Saifuddin. She said Anwar did not entertain reconciliation letters sent to him. And to add fuel to the fire, Zuraida said this.
Saya surat saya pada Presiden bukan pada dia. Jadi dia tak boleh jawab saya. Dia hanya satu jawatan yang dilantik, bukan dipilih. Bukan, dia tak masuk dalam pemilihan parti. Kami yang minta adalah kami yang dipilih dalam parti punya election. So I don't iktiraf his answer.
The year-end shopping sales will kick off in just several months, but a different kind of shopping campaign is underway right now. A social media campaign urging the Bumiputra to boycott product produced by non-Bumiputra. According to Anwar, it's wanting to promote halal products, but promoting divisiveness just isn't the right thing to do.
So the racial connotation use is to me not healthy in a multiracial society in a pluralistic way.
The boycott is believed to have been spurred by some divisive issues affecting Malaysia, such as the objection of Chinese and Indian education groups against the teaching of khat in vernacular schools. The police will continue to monitor preacher Zakir Naik's activities but will not bar him from participating in religious programs. Home Minister Muhyiddin Yassin was asked to comment on Malacca Police Chief Raja Shahrum Raja Abdullah's statement that the police have no objections to Zakir's appearance at the event called A Night of Islamic Unity, which will take place on September 7, as it does not involve any ceramah.
So the Ketua Polis Melaka informed that on that basis he allows him to come in to participate in that program. But as usual, no speeches. So we're not going to control him 100% not to do anything. Kalau nak semayang ikut majlis-majlis itu, saya fikir sesiapa pun tak boleh nak sekat dan halang. Yang itu maklumat yang saya dapat, sebab itu beliau dibenarkan untuk hadir di situ.
The 1MDB criminal trial enters its third day today. Former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak is facing 25 charges of receiving 2.28 billion ringgit, which originated from 1MDB. Najib's former senior aide, Amhari Effendi Nazaruddin, told the court that only the former Premier and financier Joe Low had the full picture of manoeuvring in relation to 1MDB at the time. Amhari labelled Low a master manipulator when dealing with local and foreign parties, and that much of this was known to Najib. Reading from his witness statement, Amhari explained that he began serving as Najib's special officer on loan from Bank Negara Malaysia from 2008, when the latter was still the Deputy Prime Minister. Senior lawyer Muhammad Shafi Abdullah has managed to get back his passport, but only temporarily, so he would be able to represent a client in Australia. This came as High Court Judge Colin Lawrence Sakira allowed Shafi's oral application during case management this morning. Shafi's passport was kept by the court as a bail condition when he was charged with 3 criminal offences, including 2 counts of money laundering involving 9.5 million ringgit that he allegedly received from former Premier Najib Abdul Razak. He also assured the judge that his trip to Australia would not affect the ongoing 1MDB trial against Najib, as he is only scheduled to leave at 9 p.m. Thursday and will be back in the country by Monday, a public holiday. The drama continues in Hong Kong as the civil unrest deepens, and it appears its leader, Carrie Lam, isn't even thinking about resigning, at least according to her.
Hong Kong leader Carrie Lam said today that she has never asked the Chinese government to let her resign to end the city's political crisis, responding to a Reuters report about a voice recording of her saying that she would step down if she could.
I have never tendered a resignation to the Central People's Government. I have not even contemplated to discuss a resignation with the Central People's Government. The choice of not resigning is my own choice.
Lam told a televised news conference that Beijing believed her government would solve the 3-month-long crisis without mainland China's intervention. Lam also said she was disappointed that details of a private meeting were leaked. Hundreds of thousands of people have taken to the streets since mid-June in protest against a now-suspended extradition bill, which would see people sent to mainland China for trial in Communist Party-controlled courts. The unrest has morphed into a broader call for Chinese-ruled Hong Kong to be granted greater autonomy by Beijing, which has accused foreign powers, particularly the United States and Britain, of instigating the unrest.
In the United States, tragedy has struck a diving boat at sea, killing dozens.
Rescue divers have found a total of 25 bodies on Monday after a pre-dawn fire sank a scuba diving vessel off a Southern California island, leaving 9 people unaccounted for as the search continues. The Conception had embarked for California's Chanel Islands on Saturday morning with 39 people on board. 5 crew members who were above deck on the bridge escaped the fire as passengers slept in the ship's lower quarters.
The crew was actually already awake and on the bridge, and they jumped off.
And to clarify, 5 crew members, were there only 5 crew members, meaning all crew made it off?
5 crew members on board.
Captain, do you know were all of the passengers, as opposed to crew, below decks on the vessel?
My understanding, or the report I received, they were below decks asleep.
Now, have you received any witness accounts that anybody was able to get above deck from below decks?
I don't have any additional information on that, sir.
Although there is no confirmation yet, speculation is that the scuba or propane tanks on board the Conception may have exploded in the fire. Investigators said a single mayday call came from the boat reporting the blaze. The diving boat was chartered by Worldwide Diving Adventures, an excursion firm in Santa Barbara, California. It said on its website that the Conception was on a 3-day excursion to the Chanel Islands and was due back at Santa Barbara at 5 p.m. local time on Monday.
And here are several other news highlights from today. That's all from us today. For more, log on to KiniTV.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook for the latest news. I'm Shilda Ismail. Thank you for watching.